Sunday best.
Jackson keeps it, sweeps around the left side, touchdown! He's fooled everybody.
Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Will this be Tom Brady's moving on to Carolina game, or will it be the latest example that the Buccaneers season and the Buccaneers ship is hit a reef mid-season? The undefeated Steelers, the lone remaining undefeated team, taking on Joey Burrow. And the Bengals coming off their bye week, and Sunday Night Football expecting to be a rainy New England night when the Patriots take on the Baltimore Ravens. The Cleveland Browns come off their bye week above 500 at 5-3. The Eagles come off of their bye week in first place in the NFC East. The Rams come off their bye week taking on a Chargers team that just got boat raced by Buffalo. And then the Dolphins and the Chargers. Tua v. Herbert. It is time for NFL Game Day Morning, presented by Lowe's. We put the home in home team. My name is Rich Eisen. That is Steve Mariucci. That is Kurt Warner. And just in case you're wondering, if Champ, the Dallas Cowboys emotional support dog, has a bye week, nope. And in case you're wondering if Champ got a bath since Michael put his makeup all over the nose, nope.
No, there's still makeup there.
Champ needs some grooming, but maybe that's what the bye week is for. We don't know.
Rich, we love you, Rich, and Champ loves you. And I'm going to tell you, Champ and I was talking last week. He said, you know, it's like you've been going through some tough times and everything too, Rich, and we love you so much that we think you should have just a little help and support. Rich,
I was wondering what this box was.
We did not shop. We adopt, because we know how important that is to you. We adopt, and Champ called his buddy. They used to call, they call him Chomp. They call him Chomp. That's you, Rich.
Chomp?
Champ and Chomp.
I think we need to add a Wolverine helmet to this.
Yeah, Rich, we thought about that too.
No,
that's why he's such a good
or a Jets helmet. I mean,
no, it's a big apple that's right here with an NY tag, which I think suffices.
I see.
For yeah, it's been a rough season for the kid, and I'm the kid in that equation. Thank you, though, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so kind, and that's not at all.
Such great things to the set. We appreciate you, buddy.
At all legitimate. Okay, here we go. Sunday storylines. Who's first? Is it Steve? As always, you're first. Go for your Sunday storyline.
Rich, we have a dual threat duel. Yep. In the desert. Dual threat. I'm talking quarterbacks, Kurt Warner, right? Josh Allen of the Bills and Kyler Murray of the Cardinals will be facing off against each other. You know, Kurt, used to be that the drop-back pocket passer was the norm in this league, right? And the dual threat guy like Randall Cunningham or Michael Vick or Steve Young, that was the exception to the rule. Yeah. It's not like that anymore. Now these millennials are coming up, and they're all dual threat guys. They're scoring touchdowns with their legs, they're throwing for touchdowns with their arm, and the drop-back guy is now the exception to the rule. So anyway, today, Josh Allen and Kyler Murray, they're going to put on a show, and boy, I love these guys. They both have thrown for over 16 touchdowns and run for over 5 touchdowns with their legs too. True dual threat quarterbacks.
And for me, I think I can speak for just about everybody to say 2020's been lousy in a lot of ways, and we're always looking for those positive stories to kind of uplift us at this time with all the things that we're going through. Well, today we've got one of those stories in Alex Smith taking over the starting role once again after 728 days going through his injury, 17 surgeries now. He gets under center once again as the starter for the Washington football team. And I'm so excited for him and for his family. I think there was a lot of us that were saying, why suit up again? Why play again? Just ride off into the sunset and be happy with your family. But this has been a story of perseverance, of overcoming. He has inspired all of us, so I can't wait until he gets the ball under center. Alex Smith starting again. We wish you well. Bless you, brother. But it's been a great ride, and we appreciate your perseverance through this.
Yes, we do. Good luck with that, too. And today. Listen, but the other day I was watching TV. And, you know, it was on that movie, Rocky Balboa. This was when Rocky was the old man, and he was thinking about going back to fight one more time. As a matter of fact, I read for that movie. I had that part, but that's another story. That's another story. I'm
sure we'll get it.
So Rocky Balboa, and he was arguing with his kid in the street. And he said to his kid, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. Tom Brady got hit pretty hard last week. 35-point deficit in the defeat. That's the greatest he's ever had in his career. He's gotten swept for the first time in his career. He got hit pretty hard last week. Tom, it's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. And that's my storyline. I want to see how Tom Brady get back up today. Like Rocky Balboa, the old man.
Was that Rocky V? Were you watching Rocky V?
I think it was the last one, Rich. He was an old man.
Read the Rocky part?
Like Rocky 7.
What part did you read for? You talked...
Yeah, I did read for that. I read for Antonio Tarver's manager. And every time I'm watching this movie, right, because I still remember the words, the lines, I'm going through the lines as the man's going through the lines. He was reading my part.
Huh? Or you were reading his part?
Or, you know, I got a $2 check for my CSI Miami residuals that I Instagrammed out yesterday. Yeah, I got that. Hey, time to send out everything to our reporters to get us ready for game day. Presented by Gillette. First up is James Palmer. James, take it away.
Well, thank you, Rich. What a week it's been for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First embarrassed 38-3 by the Saints, then had their week of practice altered by the hurricane, and then yesterday sat on the plane for 7.5 hours because of mechanical issues, ended up changing planes, I'm told, got to their hotel here in Charlotte just before midnight. Now let's go to Didi Kinkawala in Pittsburgh.
James, it was a week unlike any other for Ben Roethlisberger in his nearly 2-decade career. He spent the week in self-isolation after sitting on the team plane next to Vance McDonald, who tested COVID positive. Roethlisberger was cleared Saturday, and head coach Mike Tomlin has maintained all week that he has no hesitations about starting Roethlisberger. As Tomlin put it, this guy's been doing this job for 17 years. Now to Tom Pelissero, who's doing his job in Green Bay.
Aditi, this rain is supposed to let up a bit before kickoff, but we are under a wind advisory with gusts up to 50 miles an hour as the Packers host the Jaguars. Good thing Green Bay has running back Aaron Jones, who told me he and his calf felt great all week in practice. Here's Kim Jones in East Rutherford.
Well, Tom, the Eagles have 3 wins, the Giants have 2, and this is a big game today. Someone's going to win the NFC East at some point. Let's send it to Mike Giardi in Foxborough.
Thank you, Kim. The Patriots are 3-5 in 3rd place in the AFC East, 3.5 games behind the Buffalo Bills, but Bill Belichick is feeling feisty. This week, when pressed about his lack of draft success, he said, "I'm not going to apologize for our record over the last 20 years. I mean, I've seen a lot worse." Now to Ian Rappaport.
Well, thanks, Mike. Couple teams are going to be without some key defensive starters thanks to COVID-19 issues. First of all, the Buffalo Bills learned yesterday that Josh Norman, one of their standout cornerbacks, tested positive for COVID-19. He is out for today's game. They elevated Darryl Worley, among others, to take his place. And the close contacts among them, Tyler Kroft and Levi Wallace, also out for today's game. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins, who face the Chargers today, are not going to have Christian Wilkins, their defensive tackle, one of the building blocks for their line. He is on the COVID-19 reserve list. He is out, but they did, Rich, get some good news yesterday. Kyle Van Noy was activated off the COVID-19 list. It was not clear if that was going to happen. He apparently was a close contact. He's going to play, but they're also going to be without several coaches as well.
Well, coronavirus spiking all over the country. Please, everybody, mask up, be safe, be healthy, and be socially distant when you can. Kenyon Drake expected to be back from his injury. Same with Mark Ingram tonight. No Chris Carson, no Joe Mixon as we currently stand here at the very beginning of our 4-hour edition of NFL Game Day Morning. And this season, never been more important at home, obviously. And we wanted you to share your game day experience with us via social media. This season, make sure to post using the hashtag LowsHomeCam. We'll share those posts. There's first one from Joe.